Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's had a good weekend. Hey Brian, hey Mr. Steve, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hey Mr. Tony, Mr. Gordon. I cannot believe the temperatures we're getting. It's 70 degrees here right now. Actually, my forehead's clammy. Hey, a patch of heaven. Yeah, it's 70 degrees out there. If y'all would, shoot us a thumbs up as you come in. Hey, Rocky Run. Hey, Rick. Yeah, it's actually muggy and humid here. It's 70 degrees. And a light rain. Hey, Total Health. I believe that's what it said. Total Health Element. Appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, it's raining. It started about an hour ago. Yeah, man, it was beautiful weather. I'm scared that with us being so warm that it's going to make us pay for it. Like I hear other people saying, it's going to probably get real cold. I had a good time, Brian, meeting y'all up there at the Lumber River Campground. Got over an inch of rain. Yeah, they calling for rain here the rest of the night and a good bit of the day tomorrow. I'm gonna try to scoot that camera. I try not to move it once I start, but I gotta bring you a little bit closer. Try to keep it so y'all can see y'all's name though, so I don't get fussed at. Got home about 4 o'clock. Yes, sir. We shouldn't have to hay up or nothing tomorrow. It's supposed to be a messy day. Then Tuesday we're gonna we got the last little bit of hay to get hauled. Try to get that finished and we'll be through with the hay. What consists of a blizzard. Three inches of snow today is what Rick got. We get 3 inches of snow, I'm gonna have rooster tails shooting off of that snowmobile. I've been looking over the, hey, who dat? Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. Still no snow there, Mr. Steve. We've been trying to look over the stuff on that freeze miser that we got, but we're not getting nowhere next to cold enough temperatures to even worry about it. Hey, Southern Dirt. 15 there, Total Health. Hey, Nick. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. I'm doing good. I hope you are. Yeah, I've been trying to do because I'm not good at explaining stuff to y'all. All the technical stuff, I'm not good at that. But I got one of them out the pack here. I'm going to try to explain to you a little better what it does. You can send a rooster tail on grass. Yeah, man. Hey, Ted, how you doing, buddy? No, man, I can't tear my yard up. I work too hard to try to keep my yard looking decent. Plus, my wife will black my eyes if I tear the grass all up. Yeah, this is the freeze miser that I made a video on the other day. And actually, this thing works off the temperature of the water. And there's a mixture, a chemical mixture inside. When that mixture hits 37 degrees, it actually freezes. And that's what opens the valve. You can see right in the center. If I place this in the freezer, it'll open up then that'll let water flow through it. And as the water flows through it, to keep your line from dripping, it brings warm water out of the ground. Then it closes the valve back. Go over to the neighbors. Yeah, man, I had a good Christmas. I hope all of y'all did. It just sure don't feel like the end of December fixing to be January with the temperatures we got here. I'm just about tempted to turn a fan on in the building. To keep my forehead from sweating. I've never been to one of those horse rides. It's rainy there. I've never been to one of them horse rides like I rode up to yesterday to hang out with Brian and Country Gal. Pretty good, big crowd of people there, and they had a jam up supper last night. I was gonna go live, but there wasn't enough phone service there. Fun on the farm. You got your windows open in the house. Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy here too. It's 70 degrees right now. About 35 minutes probably. It wasn't far at all. Hey, Agwild. What's the word tonight? You go ahead and bring it up. You start it. You shoot the word out for tonight. I just follow y'all's lead. All I do is start the live and I follow y'all's lead every week. Couldn't watch you two going through withdrawals. Yeah, man, the internet there was tough. The Patriots lost. I'm not big into football, but when I was watching it, I did kind of pull for Brady a little bit. Hey, Hamiltonville. Appreciate you dropping in. If y'all guys would, shoot us a thumbs up. Hey, Road Services. Appreciate all y'all coming in and hanging out with us. YouTube withdrawals hard. Yeah, I was up there waiting on Brian and them to get back off of a trail ride to get to the campsite where I was waiting on them, and I tried 100 times to use my phone and probably once I got it to work. I've got to move all this stuff on my wall so I can bring that banner down to the same height as my first one. But I don't want to mount it permanent with all my stuff behind it, because then I'll be forgot what's behind it and needing something that's on that wall and won't be able to find it. Hey, Mr. Monty. Hey, DLK. But I did move it over somewhere it wouldn't overlap on the other sign. Then when I move it down, I got to do something with my computer that's sitting back there, because then that'll be blocking y'all's names, and I won't never hear the end of that. My big head blocks enough of them. What's the weather like at your place, David or DLK? Took you 7 hours to upload a cotton gin video last night. Yeah, I need a studio. If I ever get a chance to build the side on my building here behind me, I'm gonna build an office in there to keep stuff that don't need to get dusty and stuff, and then I'll be able to try to have a better place to do the lives at, maybe. Yeah, see, I'm hiding your name. I ain't hiding one of yours though, Brian. You got one of them over there, right? There's one, Brian. That thing, when you point at something, it's hard to do when it's backwards on the camera. Yeah, I'm holding Brian back. Brian's mean to me. It was 17 there today. Yeah, man, it's unreal how the temperature is, but I'm scared it's gonna change and make us pay for it here shortly. Out on the pond, cleaning it off. Side by side. I have been checking out my father-in-law. My father-in-law got a John Deere Gator, the 835R. I've been checking it out a little bit. I got to do a video on that. Pretty nice machine, what I've seen so far. You got a lot of rain. Who that? Over 2 inches a day. I haven't, if you're asking me, Ted, I haven't sold no calves. We haven't sold none. We're gonna try to hold on to them till the spring, maybe early summer, and see what the prices are like on them then. And if it don't look promising or favorable for us, then we're gonna make a decision on what we're gonna do about our cow herd. Feeding them was not a problem. We have plenty of hay. That's the only reason we make hay, is to have cows. But if there's no profit in the cows, I'm gonna get rid of the cows and start putting more of my efforts towards selling hay and let somebody else worry about raising the cows. Yeah, I think it'll be a neat video too, Hamiltonville. I just don't go into the specs and trying to explain stuff, because if I don't know it, sometimes it's better just to let people think you're dumb than to show them that you're dumb. Had rain yesterday, so it's nice and sloppy. Hey AJ, appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Need to cut your hay consumption. Yeah, we don't, luckily, you know, we blessed with enough hay that we can feed them, and I could keep them right on, but it would make the pasture size tight if we keep all the calves right on, say through next winter also. It will make it tight for us, so we're gonna figure something out. Rather mud than frozen mud. That's right. That's the way I do it. And when you get into this newer stuff, talking about all the transmissions and all the, um, dang, brain froze up, all the deaf and all that stuff on them, you might as well be talking Spanish. Because I have no idea about none of that. So I'll just show you pictures of it and hope y'all enjoy that. But on that freeze miser, that company's seems to be that it's all made in the USA, and they're out of Texas, and it's pretty much family run, what I'm getting by talking to them. And I think that they're willing to either help us make a video and or possibly be on a live one Sunday night. I could connect with them and get them to be on the live to answer all y'all's questions about them. Because I really think if they do what all their tests and stuff have shown, that's going to be an amazing product. And it's going to help a bunch of us with water and livestock. And for, just as far as keeping your spigots and wells from freezing. Hey, Heritage Farm. Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Happy New Year to you too, buddy. It'll be coming up before we know it. I think it is going to be, Mr. Steve. We've only had one night here so far. And I was so busy that day trying to get a bunch of stuff done that I didn't get to put them out and get footage on it. But I did put one out. But they sent me a bunch of their video footage and stuff that I could use. And we might try to incorporate some of that into another video also. Because if I think something's going to work and help out. Did you see that video, DLK, where that freeze miser sent me these products? Like, say if you use above ground or where your spigot comes out, this is designed to screw right on. Has a chemical mixture in here that freezes at 37 degrees. When that mixture freezes, it opens this valve and lets water move. And several guys is telling me that they use them on their trough and have it plumbed so when this drips, it drips right back in your water trough. And they also make one for a bottom feed trough. But we don't have too many crazy days. Now, like 2 years ago, we had about a week straight of weather that was very tough to. Well, keep your eye open, DLK, because like I said, I'm going to try to have a rep from that company on. Then all of y'all, any questions you have, I mean, they know the stuff. They've spent like 15 or 18 years researching it and testing it. Yeah, they did, Ted. They reached out to me. And I'm even thinking about that I might send some of them to y'all that's in the cold areas and let y'all try them just for my videos. I might send them to a couple of y'all that's in cold, nasty areas. That way I'll have some good foot, good tests in the field stuff of my own. Yeah, freeze up too. And it might, like I said, I don't know because it's not that cold here right now. And it's never cold here like y'all have. You can floor that help. But I'm thinking about, like I said, I might send a few of them out and I'll eat the cost and send them out. Because if something sounds good to me and works, then I want to share it out and help other people. Hey, 69 Druth, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Shane, appreciate you dropping in. If y'all would, shoot us a thumbs up if you haven't. If you have, I appreciate it. Oh, I forgot to share it out to Facebook. Remember, I figured it out last time. Y'all about let me forget. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to share it out to Facebook. I told y'all to not let me forget how to share it out. And every one of y'all was going to let me forget to do it. Ribeye steak hamburgers. Anyone use red top waterers? You try one, AJ? I ain't never heard of red top egg wow. Ribeye steak burger sounds good, Brian. Run taps and that's how we do here. When it gets cold, we replumbed everything about 2 years ago, so we've got we can go in each well house and blow the line out. So the next day when you go back, there's only air in the line. Your water bowls have come up from below the frost line. They've got one, this goes in the bottom of your trough. I don't have any bottom feed water troughs. It's called a micro sweeper, and it's supposed to stop the trough from freezing up. Way below frost. Yeah, here you don't have to worry about, if stuff's a foot deep in the ground, you good to go. You don't have to worry about nothing freezing. Hey, Gerraldfarms. Hope you're doing all right tonight, buddy. The lines to the outside taps. If your water line is buried deep, from what they telling me, if your water line is buried deep enough that the water temperature in it is, above 37, 38 degrees, and these products is gonna work. I said, but I only go off what they telling me, because there's no way that I would know, especially this year, because it's 70 degrees right now. Hardest time is in the spring when the frost is coming out of the ground. Buried yours 6 foot with drain back hydrants. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm back. Yeah, we started to use a few hydrants, but we decided to go with the blowing the line out with so many different places that we have cows and would have to put hydrants in. It was a pretty big expense to put them all in. Yeah, I'm sure that they do work good. Appreciate you coming in, Hank. Have a good, happy New Year, buddy. His manufacturer builds them. Hose and open the faucets. I said generally we don't have crazy enough cold that messes us up too bad, but a couple years ago it sure did. So what's everybody got planned for the week? Anybody got any plans for the new year? Eight feet and they still freeze every now and then. Man, that's crazy. No, sir, Mr. Gordon. He did not get me on the horse. I upload them, Ted. I let them all go to my channel. We don't get many views on them afterwards, but we do get a few. And normally about the same ones generally will comment on them with the next day or so. So I let them just... We've got actually a playlist that's nothing but for the live streams. You finished insulating your shop? Party there in the big tractor pulling shop. Hey, IH100. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. Yes, I've been eating my cane syrup. And actually, Mr. Tony, about an hour before I started the live, I took some of them pecans that you give me, and I put some of your cane syrup on about a handful and baked them. And I put some maple syrup on about a handful and baked them. And I tasted one or two of them, and they are delicious. Yeah, that syrup is delicious. All that syrup is good, y'all. Yeah, I wanted to try putting some of it on the pecans and then baking them a little bit in the oven. I might not have none of them left when I go in. Back to your day job. Maybe you'll get them IH100 if you'll just continue hanging around and make good conversation with these guys. There's a lot of good guys and gals that pass through and trying to ration yours. Man, I was eating up pancakes there for a while. Nice to get back to the swing of things. That's better. I'm not blocking your name, Gerraldfarms. Yeah, man, I'm trying. I duck down like that. Oh, there's Brian's other sticker. We can block that, though. We can block Brian's. Appreciate you coming in, Shane. Have a good one, buddy. We've already got all of our decorations down. I think Friday my wife finished getting, she took everything down. Just keep posting and sharing IH100. Keep putting the stuff out there, and more people will find you and done y'all's Christmas night. Hey, Gerraldfarms. Happy New Year to you too, buddy. We left for camping, so everything was still up. My wife, I think she has to have it down by New Year's. Or there's some date that you can't have it up past. I don't know exactly what that date is. But I reckon it's bad luck or something if you leave it up past that date. See, I got on one of y'all's guys' shirt now, Walker Farm. I think his YouTube channel is Walker Dairy Farms. Look at there, IH100. You're climbing, only 3 away now. So like climbing on the roof. No, man, we didn't put nothing out. I've been lazy the past few years and not put nothing up. Keep y'all to the 15th. Yeah, they got it pulled down here. H100 is a nice channel. Hey, Mr. David, farming for fun and profit. The guys from Ohio ain't real happy today. Y'all usually take it down by the 1st. Yeah, that's what my wife normally does. Two to go. Yeah, we still looking, buddy. We still looking, and when we do run across it, we'll surprise everybody with one. I might just go up to Brian's and take one of them Kubotas. If he keeps buying, he'll have enough that he won't even miss one. I'll get one and keep it for about 2 weeks and then carry it back and swap it and get another one. And by the time he's missing that one, he'll see it and won't even realize that another one's gone. Send you my tractor money to a shop. New equipment, always nice. Yeah, that's what scares me, IH100, is when I do decide to buy one, and man, if I bought something new and it was bad, I'd probably end up in jail, I ain't gonna lie. And a backup. Yeah, Brian, he said if he keeps going, he won't miss one. IH100 is at $199. Just one, you have 8 total. Just hit 200. Congratulations, IH100. That's awesome, buddy. Keep doing what you're doing, making your videos, commenting, and responding to everybody's comment. I think that really helps. Man, I couldn't imagine how awesome that would be if you didn't have to swap implements like that, like I do. You have one cab and 3 tractors total. When I help my buddy Bill for him some, he don't change implements. The stuff stays hooked to the tractor that it's on. Man, that would be awesome. Hey, Food Forest. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. Congrats, Isaac. Your stream is on the push farm all the way, out of the way. 8 tractors, you still short? Yeah. It is. Doing the videos and stuff is tough. You know, we've been real blessed and fortunate to have the group of guys that we have, and gals. I don't like to try not to forget the gals, because we do have some gals also. But we've been blessed by having a good community around us. And I never thought it would get to where it's at. You waterproofed your Carhartt overalls. Dry as a bone. That's pretty cool. Hey, Carolina Tony. Yeah, it's raining here too, buddy. If y'all would shoot us a thumbs up, share it out. We still got a good little bit of time left before we get to our hour. Can't keep track of all the subs on anymore. Yeah, it's hard to figure out exactly what they want, because I mean, a lot of my videos don't get views. And then one that you think that, I hate to even post it, and it'll do good. Or one you work on extra hard, you know, you think this is it, and you put it out and don't get nothing. Been growing food all your life. Good deal. I'm gonna start bringing my iPad back out here, trying it again. Then I can turn my phone around, and the other camera's a lot better. It's more wide. Hey, SOT Metalworks. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. We doing good, man. The temperature's 70 degrees here. About need a fan blowing. Yeah, I try to keep mine 4 to 6 minutes range normally. So you getting a new sign made for your truck, Tony? We've got one of our hay fields. That this is the field that Mr. Steve actually helped us bale hay in when he was here visiting. That hay field is right on 501, the main highway to Myrtle Beach. I've been toying with the idea of sticking me a billboard up. out in the edge of my field, so the beach traffic can see it with the Gerraldfarms YouTube logo on it. See what that would do. Who that? No, my father-in-law did buy. He actually bought a 835R Gator, and that's a pretty nice utility vehicle. I got to try to make a video on it. I've been checking it out though. Oh yeah, Mr. Steve's got experience on the hay in operation now. He can add that to his resume. You follow mostly hay channels. Yeah, but I'm scared IH100 that us being this warm that we're gonna pay for it shortly. It's gonna probably turn crazy on us. Throw up the billboards, you love it. Yeah, I can put it right in my field, and I know I won't have to pay nothing other than paying to get the sign made. Free advertising. A lot of people go to Myrtle Beach every day, up and down that road in the summer. Appreciate you coming in, DLK. Have a good week, buddy, and a Happy New Year. If the cow prices don't change late spring, early summer, we're gonna be forced to make a decision here about our cow-calf operation, and if I don't feel good about it with the prices and the way they still going, then there's a possibility that we'll get out of the cow side of it and concentrate more on the making hay part and selling the hay, because there ain't no profit in cows. I don't plan to continue being tired and broke. $70 yesterday, a cold front. Now all this rain. Yeah, that's the same thing we getting here. Who that? But it was 70 when I started the live stream earlier. Been raining an hour and a half or so. I don't think, Rick, I've been in it for about 7 years. And to be totally honest, I don't think I'm willing to wait another 3 years. To be totally honest, I would probably bail out on the cow side, sell off what I got, and just put more effort towards making hay and selling y'all cow guys hay if y'all need hay. You thought all farmers were tired and broke. But if I'm not gonna make any money with the cows, I'm gonna quit raising them. Like I said, I'll try to produce hay for y'all guys to continue to raise them. Computer froze up. You on your cell phone, Steve? Yeah, it is tough. I mean, like I said, we've been in it for 7 years or so, and I got buddies that's been in it for 40 years. And like I said, I love doing the cows and raising them and selling them and taking care of them, but it's a lot of work to break even. Yeah, I said we are fortunate and blessed because we do have lots. I mean, we can make lots of hay. So feeding them wouldn't be a problem. I could feed them right on for 2 or 3 years to probably to wait on it. But at the same time, in that 2 or 3 year period, if I had to wait that long, how much money could I be made if I went another route? Hay here, I can sell I can sell every roll I got right now for $55 a roll. And that will be selling it tomorrow. I could post it today and be out tomorrow. But I don't want to get rid of I don't want to get rid of them. I'm not looking for an easy way out. Dairy farming was a bunch of debt. Yeah, I don't know about the ton prices, y'all. I said the only reason I do hay is so I can afford to have cows. But I do sell some to help offset some of the cost of growing the hay. Sell the cows and get a tractor planter combine and start row crop farming. That ain't out the question either, Monty. I can tell you now, quitting will be the easy thing to do. That will be the easy way out. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that would be the easy way. Good hay there, $20 a bale. If it was $120 a bale here, Rick, I'd load every cow I had up this coming week and sell them and sell the hay and be in the hay business next year instead of the cow calf. Shine, yeah, $120 a bale. Then I'd take my hay money and buy me a new tractor to bale hay with next year. That's one thing that's lingering in the back of my head, Rick. What I'm thinking, a lot of people's thinking, and if a lot of people's thinking that and does it, then that's gonna kill that market also next year. Yep, that's exactly what I was saying, buddy. But who that, I can tell you, that you in Tennessee, we go up to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, trying to think of some of the small towns that we go in and rent cabins from to stay. And them guys are telling me that like that, it hays $20, $30, $25 a roll. I don't know how they actually can produce a roll of hay for $20, $25. Hey Scott, hope you're having a good weekend, buddy. I appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, I don't know how you can make a 4x5 round bale of hay if you got to put the same chemicals that we have to put to it to make the hay. That's unreal. I don't know how you do it. Two, 3L. Keep your cows as long as you have hay. That's like I said. I know I can feed my cows. I'm pretty certain. I don't want to say I know because you don't know what tomorrow brings. If I could find pasture land as easy as I can find hay land, there's a good chance I will be still expanding my cow herd right now while the prices are so cheap. Yeah, we sure did, buddy. It's just hard for me to understand, like me and Brian talk a decent amount, how me and him is so close together, but yet things is so different. Like here, everybody wants coastal hay, and at his place, nobody wants coastal. But that's generally how my luck goes. Because I could dump him some coastal up there and what the demand's not there for it. Sell beef directly to the customer. That would be great. I would love to do that if the demand's here for it, but I don't want to go process 10, 12, 15 calves and me have all that meat and there's no way I can eat it. And I'd have to do YouTube giveaways and give away beef. Very true, Mr. David. Hey, Dustin Adams. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Yeah, I can find hay land, but I cannot find land to put, cows on. Yeah, yeah, and I've seen the up and downs, and my family farmed up until the 80s, and they had cows. My grandpa had cows, but there just ain't no ups right now, and there ain't been no ups in a while. People tell you they don't want the liability. And that's another problem, Rick, getting somebody to commit to you long term. I mean, I don't mind fencing it in. I don't mind taking row crop land and converting it over to pasture land and me doing the fencing and all. But nobody wants you to do other than year to year. And there's no way I'm going to go in and have coastal seeded or sprigged or whatever in a pasture that I can't use, that I can't even put cows on for 2 years, for somebody just to decide that I'm out the saddle when the next man's in. Hey, John Warren, appreciate you coming in, buddy. Just check Craigslist, $20, $30 bills, 5 by 5. Yeah, you know, I can't see me investing that money and time and to be off of it, you know, at the drop of a hat. It just depends, Monty. I mean, there was 360 acres, I don't know, 8, 9 months ago that you could have bought for $750,000, but I don't have $750,000 to put out at one time. It was an excellent price, but I like to play and deal with what I can pay for, and I probably should have jumped on that land when I first mentioned it to y'all when I found it. But I like the way that, you know, that I've been doing it, and we've been fairly successful so far. Not in a bunch of eyes, but in my eyes, we've been fairly successful. That, you know, that we've kept everything up and going and not had to go in debt. But at some point, that's going to probably change if I continue to go. Highway. Yeah, like I said, it was an excellent price. But just imagine, y'all hear me crying now, or y'all think I'm crying now about cow prices. You imagine if I owed $750,000? Y'all would definitely hear me crying. You'd probably see me really crying. Less for most, 2,000 less for large tracts. Yeah. I mean, I've bought land that we have cows on and do hay and stuff on for $1,000 an acre. With real tears, Scott. You're exactly right, buddy. But I mean, I can buy land. I can buy 20, 30, 40 acres at a good deal. It's hard for me to buy 350 or 60 acres at a good deal and pay for it. You cry because you're out of your hay and bought another tractor. Like I said, I see the ups and downs of having more. I mean, I want more. Trust me. None of y'all don't want more no more than I want it. But I look at that thing, I'd be like, I hate to share. Let's go get a job to pay for your farm habits. Yeah, he could let me sell me one of them used Kubotas, couldn't he? Welcome to your world, Rick. Yeah, Will. Shoot, it wouldn't make me no happier to be able to pop a video up tomorrow showing y'all a brand new tractor or something like that. Cause I know it would be so much easier on me in the summer. Then it'll be hard on me when that payment come due. Scott, did you get any of the beans cut? Yeah, I imagine him and soybean probably got a good bit done the weekend. $1,500 an acre. Filled in with beef before processing. Yep, that sounds good, Food Forest. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Have a good one. Drives all the land prices up. Yeah, you got to be careful here too, because if you leave where I am and you don't have to go far towards Myrtle Beach, you go towards Myrtle Beach, you're going to pay for land. All the taxes every year. You'll be glad to go back home. Yeah, whichever direction we decide to go in, it's gonna still be in farming and ag. It ain't gonna be out of it for sure. A lot of the farms have been sold to developers. Taxes, yeah, Mr. Steven, that stuff you was telling me when you was here about the taxes there is crazy. Good to live in the boonies. That's right. Yeah, you can stay. Yeah, he'll let you stay in his shop. He's got it insulated now, Brian. $3,500 to $5,000 an acre. Get into bidding wars. Yeah. The good thing around here with our coastal hay, coastal grows real good in sandy soil, and sandy soil is not good for a lot of other crops. So if it's pasture or something like that or whatever, then we don't have to battle too many row crop guys because they already know that the land's not real good for what they want to do. Yeah, land is expensive. But I also think land's a good investment if you use your head and find it at the right price and don't get in them bidding wars. I like to own ground because they're not making no more of it. They probably won't never stop making tractors and balers and combines, but they're not making no more land. As far as sand, clay, or mud. Yeah, I mean, when nice to be able to touch the investment. Yep. $10K and up an acre. Seems like it'd be hard to make money off of the land if you had to put that much in it. China's out in the ocean dumping dirt. So I reckon they are making more of it, ain't they, Scott? I had that all wrong, didn't I? Sell more, just don't want to. Well, guys, it's been about 1 hour and 7 minutes. I reckon I'm going to ease on off of here, and I sure appreciate all of y'all coming in and hanging out with us on Sundays, and I look forward to seeing y'all every week. I appreciate y'all supporting us here at Gerraldfarms on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever it's at. And I sure do appreciate y'all coming in, and we'll see y'all next Sunday. Look forward to seeing y'all. Have a good week and a Happy New Year.